Welcome to Black Love Matters, where this serves as therapy session for figuring out adulthood,
loving each other,
and finding our inner Brock and Michelle.
or Jay-Z and Beyonce. Or in this episode, how about we go with an old school black television couple? What about George and Wheezy?
Oh, snap.
Moving on up.
We're moving on up to the east side. We finally got a piece of that
You
pie.
skipped a whole to a deluxe apartment in the sky.
We're moving on. I'm going to give you the abridged version.
And then, what to say, then the breakdown. Being so, okay, near them all. Oh, Lord. That ain't going to work.
I'm waiting on you. I'm doing the clap, so you can
you
do
thought
it.
I'm about to do the whole church girl thing?
Yeah.
No, but I seen it, and I was sitting on the couch, and it came on one day, and the song just knocked so much. I said, this song knocks. Then I was watching the preview. I was like, this show was ahead of their time.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they talking about, well, of course, moving on up, but the fact that they had the white guy and this interracial marriage, like, they had a lot of stuff going on, and I don't think they get their props a lot. The Jeffersons?
Mm-hmm.
You know, when we talk about classic families, I don't think the Jeffersons comes up as much. And they've been doing the damn thing. Now, don't get me wrong. George was a fuck boy, right? But he was a product of his time. So he did the best that he can do with what he had at that moment.
Mm-hmm.
So shout out to George and Wheezy. Did you ever watch the Jeffersons? Like,
Yes.
I watched them, but I didn't watch them as closely as I did, like, Good Times and the other ones. Like, the Jeffersons is something I watched in passing. But Good Times, I watched every episode. Like, you know, it's certain black shows that I watched every single episode. I don't think Jeffersons I necessarily watched every episode. I think it took years for me to realize that was a spinoff from All in the Family.
Mm.
Did you know that?
Yeah, I knew that.
Like, what? And that's another family who got on my damn nerves. Everybody thought that was, what's that man's name? That white man?
Archie Bunker.
Archie Bunker. You know, higher ed loved making games off him. It was I remember a program we put on that was called Archie Bunker's Neighborhood,
Uh-oh.
and I was over it. I was kind of over him, but I'm glad the Jeffersons came up on there.
Because we moving on
Who was the one
up.
who seen that? Cause when I tell you, she break it down when she talking about beans on fire in the kitchen and something on the grill. Come on, and then I go back to Nelly because I'm a millennial, and then I go back to Nelly when he did it, batter up.
Mm-hmm.
Too much. All right, now who is you?
Well, you already told him.
Oh.
I'm Nero.
I'm the IMB. Because near I'm not even paying attention.
I
It's
am
like
paying
we're not
attention.
even in the same room.
We are in the same room.
Okay.
We're sitting right next to each other.
Couldn't tell.
And this is episode 126, yo!
Happy Monday.
Happy Monday. Be sure to leave a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-star rating and review on Apple Podcasts and on Stitcher. Follow us on all social media accounts at Black Love Matters. That's Black with no K.
Yeah.
What you got going on?
My check-in, I want to talk about the spirit of procrastination
Okay.
and how it's on me. I feel like it.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I cannot. It's not paralysis, but it's just like I think of the things I have to do, and I'm like, fuck it. I really am just in this mode where I don't want to do anything except be still and sit quietly. So I'm trying to get to the root of that because sometimes I believe when you get these urges to sit still and don't do nothing, sometimes that's what you need to do, right? So I'm trying to figure out what am I procrastinating or what am I trying to distract from or I don't want to do, or do I just need to sit in quiet meditation and prayer? What do you think? Have you think I've been procrastinating?
No, I just think you got a lot of stuff being thrown at you.
Yeah,
And things are moving pretty fast.
I know. Well,
It is.
so
And I don't know if you've been so used to a certain speed.
ooh, what you mean by that?
You've been used to a certain speed.
The speed of what? I get 30,000 steps a day.
Well, that don't mean nothing.
Mm-hmm.
That's
What are you talking
physical.
about?
That's physical speed. I'm talking about mental speed.
Mental or emotional speed?
Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
What speed I've been at now?
Well, because you checked out mentally and emotionally at the back store.
Whoop! Why would you say that?
Because
I go
you
there and
do.
I put in 100.
Nyambi, come on.
I do.
Don't be lying to these fine listeners.
What do you mean? You think I don't put in 100 at the bus store?
You check out.
Uh-uh.
How's the tea? We
Oh
can
my
hear
God, I
it.
got this good chai tea. It's
We
so
can hear it
good.
all in our ears.
It is the best chai tea
Okay.
ever. So I've just been navigating through the spirit of procrastination and really trying to get to the root of it. Like I've been trying to face things heads on lately. Remember the pastor said you have to face with the whole arm of the Lord.
Right, because your ass is out.
So that's just something to ponder on. Maybe I'll come back to that. I think I kind of know where it's coming from, but I don't know if I'm ready to share entirely where it's at. But once I do, I'll let y'all know. On a lighter note, Drake has done it again. Now I'm officially a fan of Drake.
Again?
I think always was a fan of him, but I never kept up with him.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I never was the one to get his CDs. I'll just listen to something that's popular on the radio. If Nerum got his CD or something in the background, I'll listen. But I think I'm a fan of Drake now.
Why?
Because in the last 2 videos he's created, I've cried. So God's plan, even though he's telling me he only love his mama in his bed.
Yes.
But the fact that the visuals was getting me. I don't know who. I think it's a young black woman. I don't know who this young black woman is. Drake, do you hear me? You need to put her on staff because she is pulling at heartstrings. Where in God's plan, he was just going around handing out money. Like the video start, like the budget for this video is like $1 million or some damn near close to $1 million, right?
And we gave it all away.
And he said, instead of doing that, we just gave it away. Come on, let them use you. And it was a variety of giving away. So it was everything from scholarships to you in a bot store, get as many Twinkies in this bitch as you want.
Look.
And that'd be a blessing. Let somebody go to Trader Joe's and be like, go to the mall, cash out. I'm getting all the nut butters and almond milk and matcha tea.
Look, hold on.
And veggies.
Attention, everyone.
Yeah.
This is Aubrey.
Oh, Lord. Is something happening? What's happening? Who's Aubrey?
This is Aubrey.
Champagne Poppy?
You might know me as Drake.
Or Champagne Poppy?
Or Champagne Poppy. However,
I love niggas.
Everything in this Trader Joe's is on me.
Get the almonds.
Get what you want.
Get the almonds. Get the pita chips.
However,
What?
you only got 30 minutes.
Shit. I
Go.
only need 10. What you say?
Go.
What? I get all the almonds, all the juices, coconut waters, eggs, cheese, tofu. That's a blessing, right? And then at the same time, he was giving out full ride scholarships. And then it looked like he was just riding down the... Where was this, Miami?
Yeah.
Like he was just walking down the boardwalk and just giving family stats some money. Because sometimes you just need to what? Be blessed.
Right.
I told you I want to be the grandma when I get older that I just roll up money in my palm of my hand when my kids ain't watching and then go to just hold my grandchild's hand and slide the money in their hand and be like, that's yours. Do you know what I'm talking about? Have you ever had anybody out saying to do it? I don't know. Did you know your grandmother in there? Did you ever meet your grandparents?
No.
Oh, no joy. Or an older person in your family or someone in your family who just ball up money and they just slide it in your hand.
I did that to you on Easter.
Oh, my God. That was for offering.
Somebody ain't have no singles.
I didn't have no cash because y'all know it's birthday Sunday, first Sunday. And I was like, you got some singles and I'm going to roll it up. I said, you better put something in that for the Lord. But yeah, I remember my grandma, she used to just roll up. Now, you know, it ain't big money now, but it's enough to get you a little mystic.
What you talking about?
To give you a little piece of mystic.
They just call money package. You got my package?
Oh, my God. So I want to be
It
that.
was this lady who did
Package.
the lottery. Actually, my best friend.
R. Kelly told us the package was 8.
My best friend grandmother used to do the lottery, hood lottery. And every time my mama get on that front porch and say her name is Lisa.
Yeah.
Lisa,
Yeah.
you got my package. My number hit.
Oh, my God. The package. Is the lottery...
Go tell your little friend, tell her grandma and come on the porch.
Is that the lottery ring still big in the hood? Because I remember the number man used to come to my grandparents' port and be like, I want it boxed and straight. 387 boxed.
I don't know if that shit's... Well,
Do that still go?
it was illegal back then.
I mean, not my family.
Oh.
Incriminate my family on the air. I'm confused. I don't know.
Oh, now you
I meant the scratch off. As a child, I didn't realize I just thought that was just a neighborhood thing.
No, baby. That shit is legal. Illegal.
Oh my God.
Running numbers is illegal.
Really?
Let's see how many years you can get
Colonizer
for.
ain't had nothing else to do but come track down the number rings.
Yes.
And I'm assuming, I don't know how it works. They just go gather everybody money and then flip it, right?
Mm-hmm.
My family would never do that.
Oh.
Boxed and straight. Always. What's the number? Remember they used to have them number books?
Yeah, 50-50 box.
I dreamt of penguins last night, so I'm going to pay that $7.83 straight. What? They don't do that no more, y'all.
No.
Y'all in the hood. Do they play the numbers?
It's a felony?
That's a felony? What?
I'm looking now.
That's Reaganomics for your ass. That's a felony?
Illegal lottery or raffle crime. Well,
that's
this in
Florida. Oh, Florida man.
Florida, yeah.
Florida man. What? No, I was thinking about from Malay. They say Florida man. Florida got a lot of shit going on. I think I need to stay away. Wait,
Setting up, promoting, and conducting a lottery.
So running numbers can get you a felony.
Up to 5 years in prison and $5,000 fine.
And all the people who surround was old people.
Yes.
So could you imagine Mr. Jenkins going to a felony for 5 years for running the numbers on a pen pad?
Grandma Lisa?
Oh my God. We got to use the number money to get her out.
I know.
Oh my goodness. Wait, where am I at? But anyway, Drake.
We didn't get off task, y'all.
I liked his video guides playing, even though the lyrics are very, how do we say it? Fuckboy-esque. But, Drake always got a hint of that. But what done did it was, I forgot the name of the song. With the Lauryn Hill, like I said. What he said?
Oh, something for you.
No, it's a black girl comment the way he said it. But anyway, you got that bounce music. Who's that? Frida.
Mm-hmm.
On the background featuring Lauryn Hill.
Mm-hmm.
And it's sickening.
Yeah.
Not only that, the video is sickening to go with it, right? So you got Tracy Ellis Ross in a mirror.
You got everybody.
Looking beautiful. You got Issa Rae looking beautiful. You got the ballerina girl. You got Yari
Sherry
at Harvard, allegedly. You got
chilling with Malia.
Where's Malia?
Is her and Malia friends?
I'm not sure. In my head, probably not.
They beefing?
Not beefing, but just.
Now you starting rumors.
I'm not starting rumors. I'm not saying. I said in my head, allegedly. I don't know how much more explicit. I'm just playing. Yes, they're good girlfriends. Could you think if they're friends, they've been roommates, right?
Malia ain't got no goddamn roommate in Harvard.
I bet she do have a white friend up in there. Are you kidding me? One of them girls she don't went to school with, family already been vetted. Absolutely.
You talking
That's
about
her
one
roommate.
of the ones she was twerking with?
Absolutely, one of those
Coachella?
white girls. Her name's probably Avery or Madison or something. And they're roommates. Absolutely. Madison been at the White House since she been how long? 13? Yes, absolutely. She had a roommate and they chilling up in there together. Now if she's smart, she'll stick with her through grad school. And she probably, in exchange for that, I'm sure she's not paying anything. Even better, right? I mean, they come from money. That's how you know I'm poor. So we come back to Dollar Bill. What's the name of it?
Nice for what?
That's what it is. I was like, it's a good comeback. Because niggas is always asking brown women to be nice. Be smile. Be sweet. Be nice. Nice for what, nigga? That's where it came from. The only thing I wish that was missing was, I wish he added his mother to it or something.
That white woman?
That's his mama. What do you mean, a white woman? It's white women in this video. We went to the read. I'm sure they're going to talk about it. And I'm with Kid Fury and Crystal. I don't know who those other white women were in that video. I don't know none of them. When they run the name, I said, who are these white women? That's how I know I'm disconnected. I don't know who they are. But I thought the video was just kind of just what we needed. So thank you, Drake. I needed it. I seen the video before I heard the song. So I'm thankful I did that. I think if I heard the song first, I don't know if I would have been that stand for it, because it seems like it's 3 different songs. So it seems like there's a bounce beat going on, and that's the song. Then it's got Lauren's sample on there. Then he's saying something. Then it stops. And I'm like, what is this? But when you see the visuals really pull it all together for me. Like the visuals, oh, this does make sense. Without the visuals, it was a little bit harder for me. But y'all know I'm not a creative, so maybe it ain't for me. But I am here for Drake to the point where I think I might have to go to one of his concerts.
I haven't been to a Drake concert.
I think I'm officially here for Drake and the way he moves.
You here for Champagne Poppy?
I'm here for Champagne Aubrey. Champagne Poppy. I'm here for Aubrey. I'm here for Degrassi. I'm here for Drake. I'm here for his feelings. I'm here for all of that.
Well, Alana, the next episode is called Champagne Poppy. I hope Drake makes an appearance.
He ain't gonna make an appearance, but a Drake-esque character will. Because I know my niggas from Atlanta. And we think I should be on the staff. And I know how we do it. So that was good. What other updates I got? Church was good. Church kept reiterating the works I need to do. But the pastor really honed in on forgiveness and how you have to forgive to move forward. If you have a strong faith, if you call yourself a believer and have strong faith, you have to have strong forgiveness, because the Lord forgive you how you can't forgive nobody else. Now, again, forgiveness did not mean what? Reconciliation. But a forgiving spirit, you have to have that space open for you. And also something that he taught today.
Oh, so he talk straight to you?
Yeah, that's how I be sometimes. Sometimes I do think he read my journal and be playing all day. He's talked about the idea of the keys. I said, is he listening to rap albums? Is he listening to today's hits R&B? But he was saying how sometimes you have keys, right? Keys or resources are the way you do things, the way you move, the way you operate, right? And for years, that's how you navigate through things. So you use these keys to unlock certain doors, right?
Yep.
But sometimes you got to get a new set of keys. Or sometimes those keys don't unlock new doors. And when you put that key and turn it and realize it's not opening the door, why are you going to be crazy and keep putting that key in there? Sometimes you got to throw those keys away and go find a new set. And stop doing the same shit over and over again. Just because it worked 1,000 times, 1,001 times it may not work. As soon as it don't work, you need to be able to be flexible and have the faith, right, to move forward and know that that's happening for a reason. So that's something that truly resonated for me, right? And, you know, he loved metaphors. And, again, he talked about, again, your spiritual life and forgiveness. It's like in the oil change. To get the oil change, you can't put new oil with a bad oil in it. You got to unlock that pan and let all the sludge and all that come out good. You can't just put the new oil on it first. You got to let the sludge come out. Once that sludge come out, you got to close it. You got to heal it. You just can't let the sludge out and be open. You're raw.
Then you're raw.
You gotta close it up, and then we put the new oil in. And then, for good measure, you got to what? Start the car up to lubricate it.
How many of y'all got sludge in you right now?
They got sludge, and you got to let that sludge go. So he had a lot of good points that he gave a lot of tools and resources today. Like, I think that's why I enjoy my church. You know sometimes I'll be teasing them and everything, but he's really prides himself in having like real life experiences to say, hey, y'all got to forgive people up in here. This spirit of holding grudges and unforgiveness, like, it's poison, right? It's generational and it's poison, and it hurts, and they wronged you. I'm here to affirm it if they won't, but you got to move the hell on, because if you're not moving the hell on, you're killing yourself inside, right? So I like that we have these conversations in church about hurt and trauma. Like, that's what he's talking about. He was like, it's trauma in our community. And he was like, it's not just our trauma. Like, you know, he ain't call it epigenetics, but he's like, it's generational traumas, right? So if granddaddy and granddaddy before him was hurt so bad, that's going to be passed on to you, right? So when do you break the cycle? When do you break it? Like, so I appreciated him for just bringing that to the forefront and even telling his own stories, right? And maybe next episode I get into it. He called me out. He said, I think Sister Nyambi have a testimony.
Ooh, you went up there and got it. I missed the testimony.
Look, this is me. What? Meanwhile, I'm minding my black business, one of my favorite pastimes, writing my little offering checks. Because that's when I write my offering check during an announcement.
No, Nyambi's texting me.
What?
During her.
During announcements. But I tell y'all Wednesday, maybe Friday, on what that testimony is about.
Ooh, you got to
because Pastor, he showed out a little today. He came up out himself. Like, it was one of the moments, he's like, the Lord put this on my heart. He started calling people up. He said, praise team, come before me.
Oh. All 6 of them?
Yeah, that was it, come before. And everybody's like, what's going on? Because we got a method. Like, you can almost time it to what we're doing, right? He said, I'm going to have to do this real quick. Y'all come on up. And everybody like, what the pastor going on? He's like, the Lord told me. You know, he old pastor. I just need to speak light into you. He said, I don't know which one of y'all going through something. But something is going, like, you know what I'm saying? He was just like, I don't know. And he was like, I know some of y'all get scared when you say, God done told me this. He said, it's something here that's telling me, one of y'all, I don't know which one. You know, I don't read mine. I don't want y'all to think I'm crazy or nothing. But someone is going through some pain. And I'm here to tell you, you don't have to do it alone. And you had a church family behind you. And after church, he was like, send a pigeon, send a Post-it note, email me, call me, come stand here. Know that you're not alone to do this. I have to say this.
I bet it was
like, he looked them in their eyes and was like, I don't know who it is, but stop going through this alone. And you know, them tears start breaking out. I said, look at him work. I almost want to take out my phone. And then lastly, he went over to, you know, we got our little band, aka the young black boys, who I just want to go get them a hug every time. But the guy who plays the piano, he plays the piano well.
Yeah, he does.
Like, I want to tell him he needs to go to Berkeley, the School of Music down in Boston. Like, he's talented. And his friend, I almost get little friend. I ain't want to be old. But his little friend who played the drums, the pastor was like, the Lord ain't telling me to say nothing about y'all, but just thank you, young man. Let me just turn around and appreciate you. Let me hold your hands out. That's what he did. And that's what the guy's awkward. They in they what? What's they, early 20s?
Yeah. They're like freshmen in college.
Yeah, so they be being awkward. He said, let me just touch you. Let me put some oil on you. And that's they like, oh.
Thank you, sir.
But Pastor was feeling his anointing today. It was like he was tired. He was like, someone's going through something. You don't got to do it alone. That's why I'm here. Please come to me. And he would put everything. He was like, I don't care if it's emotional. I don't care if it's financial. Do you need some food? What do you need? Say it. I was like, who needs something? He's giving it out.
You lucky I wasn't there. Pastor,
What you need, Nero?
can you get somebody to buy my house?
He'd be like, we'll talk after church. But he was literally like, I don't know if you need money. I don't know if you rent due, something due. You need food? Whatever it is, he was like, God told me you don't have to worry about that. We're going to provide that for you. You just need to tell me. And I said, come on. You don't see that line for the past. Say, we're going to do this. Mm-hmm. And, so a couple folks broke down tears. So hopefully they got their blessing. But I was just like, Lord, I still want to go to the pastor and be like, what he sound like when he talk to you?
Oh.
What he sound like? What did he say?
What do he sound like when he talk to you?
It's more of a feeling, an energy. It ain't words. Oh. The Lord was like, Nyambi. I'm like, oh, Lord, check me in. But it's more of a feeling, more of an intuition, more of an internal voice. And, now I done got when I be cutting up the pastor because, I work at the box store. I said, yeah, I've been, in the testimony I came up, I was like, oh, he was like, I didn't mean to put you on the spot. I said, no, you ain't put me on the spot. He was like, but I think people need to hear your story of where you came from and what you did in between time. I was like, yeah, what you mean? He was like, a lot of folks with your credentials wouldn't go work at a box store, right? Mm-hmm. But letting folks know that that's okay and that's part of the plan. I said, yeah, pastor, because there was a lot of lonely nights that I wanted to let the devil take over when they wasn't approving them coupons. He just started busting up. I think that's when you're like, oh, she crazy. Okay. No, but even in the church, after the testimony, folks just start coming up to me. And I was like, oh, my goodness. What? I didn't even know this was. So I'll give y'all a little update later. But that's all I got, Nirams. You going to talk about our date night in Boston? Or what was it? What you consider the date night?
It was date night-esque.
Sure. Go ahead, Niram.
Oh, sure. Yeah. All right, then. No date night for you no more. Be grateful. Oh,
grateful.
So,
that'd be my song. Nero can attest. I be listening to gospel playlists.
I be listening to fucking gospel. I'm like, Ambi, please.
With a dash of Drake.
Please, can we listen to something else? I give her
I do it so much that it just become normal. Like I don't even realize it.
I give her 30 minutes, and I'm like, all right, can we please listen to something else?
And I'm like, oh,
please.
I said, you don't like this Hezekiah Walker?
No.
Grateful.
No.
Or don't let Total Praise come on. Total Praise came on one day. I was to pull over to the side of the road. Okay.
No. So we went to the Reed.
Mm-hmm. The Goats.
And we went to go see the Goats.
Yep.
We went to the Reed live show in Boston. It was fun.
Yeah.
Why you
no shade to them. No. I think Boston energy. Y'all know how I feel about Boston. That's it. It's not Crystal and Kid Fury. It's just Boston. We probably should have drove to New York.
We probably should have.
Or we should have made it a thing and went with our DC people and did a whole Black Love Matter crew. And it's only a handful of us, right? And then we go to Busboy and Poets after.
What you talking about? Black Love Matter crew is strong, baby.
It's strong? I mean, I can name the folks in the DC area. I like them a lot.
In the words of DC Zamiro, the brand is strong, baby.
Okay. Well, our crew, we a different type of Negro here.
We are. But it was, first of all, so we drove down to Boston. And
after Nyambi worked.
Nyambi was like, why you buy these tickets?
Oh, wait, before I tell you that, it is one box store. My card attendants are all going rogue. To the point where they're putting us against each other. Mm-hmm. So, I almost said his name. Yeah. I mean, I don't know if I guess he ain't listening. The one who a pastor, one of the people one of my direct reports right under me was like, can you go take the trash out? It's overflowing. It's super, super busy. And he gonna pussyfoot around and then come back to me and be like, so-and-so told me to take the trash out, but you didn't tell me to take it. You my boss. I said, you're supposed to do it. Why ain't you doing it?
Play your circle.
So I don't know if he was snitching on her or I was like, so what does that mean? What does this statement mean?
That means he ain't doing that unless it comes from the words of Nyambi.
I said, take the trash out. And then my other two car attendants, the ones who were brothers who were a little slower, who get the bus taken to work or get them dropped off by the city, they've been disappearing for hours at a time.
Doing what?
No one knows. All the people under me, my direct reports being like, oh, so-and-so just disappeared for an hour. We had to get the carts. I said, what?
What?
And like that is it's this thing where it's like, well, where do they go? And everyone just hunches up in their shoulders. Because it gets to the point of the night where you can't worry about where they're at. Because like we begin shutting down the registers like an hour before we close. So once you have access to that money, you can't really leave until those doors are locked. And that's when we go out and be like, oh shit, it's 100 carts outside. And we're not talking about 10 or 20 where it's like, we'll leave that shit to the morning, right? No. Pushing them in the corrals, we'll leave them in the morning, right? We're talking about hundreds, like too many. So I don't know what's going on with my cart attendants. Niram said that they trying us.
Yeah, they are.
What do you think they're doing?
They're banding against y'all motherfuckers and rising up.
What? From what? Your job is to bring the carts in, make sure the trash don't overflow, and make sure the bathrooms don't flood, and help with carryouts occasionally. That is your job as the cart attendant. And that's what I hope them to. Like, I'm not making them clean up shit in the bathroom. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just make sure people don't leave the fountains running. And make sure that no paper towel on the floor. Right? You know what I'm saying? Right. If you go in there every hour and just dust up, every once in a while somebody come in there and I don't know what the fuck they do. But usually when they do that, we shut it down, right? Like, we're not telling the cart attendants to go scrape it down with your hands, right?
Ooh, I went to Home Depot today. And I know that I was going to use the bathroom. And one of the toilets, one of the stalls, was like toilet paper everywhere.
Yeah, people do that.
God damn.
That's why you got to go there every hour because you're like, what are people doing in here? Why can't people just pee, wash their hands, or shit? I don't care which one you do. We're grown. As long as you wash your hands and flush the toilet. That's all Nyambi wants you to do. Yes. And come on, even if it's funky, funk dissipates. We just need you to do your business, flush it, wash your hands, and leave.
It was wet toilet paper too. Oh my God. All over the place.
Jesus. People do that.
God damn.
And that's why I like give them some slack on the bathroom sometimes. That I'd be like, we'll call the cleaning crew and we'll just shut the bathroom down. But as far as emptying it, yeah, you're gonna have to empty the damn trash.
Might have poop in that too.
Oh my God. Wear gloves. And I'm usually the one that's telling them to wear gloves. Like, put on some gloves. Throw them out. Don't touch it with your hands. Hell, I tell them to pull in the carts with gloves. So they banding against us, and I got to figure out what the root of this is. Because everybody keep coming to me. I told you, everybody be like little kids when I come to work. Nyambi, we haven't seen so-and-so for an hour. What the fuck? The store not that big. And people funny, we like in the strip mall. They was like, we went all the way to Best Buy.
Best Buy.
And we still didn't see him.
Oh.
This nigga go home? What?
Probably. They probably took the bus home. These niggas take a 2-hour break.
And then come home. Then come back. And then one of them was like, yeah, I think he's having trouble discerning 15-minute breaks. 15 minutes to an hour. He know his 30 minute. He said because he got to clock in and clock out. But 15 minutes. I said, nah, he ain't that slow. He been doing this for a few years and all of a sudden he done forget when 15 minutes up.
Is that my t-shirt on your head?
Yes. I'm washing my hair. Ladies with curly hair, 4C hair, you're not supposed to dry it with towels. You're supposed to dry it with shirts so it doesn't frizz your hair up.
You didn't use
all right, Naram, go talk about your check-in. We're totally off track.
You didn't use one of my clean undershirts as a hair wrap.
To help dry my hair. Because, also with 4C hair, you're not supposed to work on it completely wet or dry. So I needed to be like a nice damp. So I figured the time it take to record the podcast, I can blow dry it out.
Nigga, I was planning on wearing that shirt tomorrow. So
continue with the read. Yeah, it was nothing Kid Free and Crystal, but it was very Boston energy.
So when we went to we drove down to Boston. I had plans to go to this restaurant, a good ass restaurant. I had called them early that morning to try to make reservations, but they was like no. they said we booked, but they asked me what time you was planning on coming, or we planning on coming. I gave them the time, and they say, oh, we'll be slow by then. Like, just come on down. Get there. These motherfuckers booked on booked on booked.
I go in, hi, how long is the wait? At first I know it's a wait because I seen white women outside.
And Nyambi just fucking eager. I was trying to tell Nyambi to wait because I'm going to go in there and just say my reservation and then.
Well, move quicker, Nero.
How long is the wait? Damn, Nyambi, you ain't get shit. Hello, reservation from Nearums with an S.
Then you gonna play those games?
Yes.
See, I've been a hostess before.
Yeah, I was gonna play those games.
I've been a hostess before, and I don't think I could have tolerated those games.
What you mean? No, I called early this motherfucking morning. I was gonna show out.
Oh my God.
On our date night.
Oh my God, please. I'd be like, I'll just eat some more. I'll eat some Subway.
So we end up going to Luke's Lobsters.
You ain't told her how long the wait was.
Oh, well, how long was the wait? 2 hours?
2 hours?
Oh shit, yeah.
I was like,
the fuck? So I say I'm gonna go check by the bar.
Bye, Boston. And then I start getting on Yelp like a Power Ranger. And there I'm just looking at me like, what are you doing?
No, I ain't be calling places. Yes, how long is your wait, please?
3 hours, 4 hours. We can get you in at 9 p.m. Mind you, it sits.
And the doors open for at the Reed at like 7.
And then I'm Googling. I said, where's a Luke Lobster's down the street?
But Luke Lobster's was good. So we went to Luke's Lobster's.
Lobster is good, but, you know.
We ate there.
You know Luke Lobster is light. Like, Luke's Lobster, you pay $50 and be hungry in 4 hours.
Well, I was planning on getting a drink. I was planning on getting a little buzz.
I think that was missing. I think my buzz was missing from the Reed. Because I think all the children were either buzzed or high. And we were very sober. Mm-hmm. We were very sober parents.
So we, it was like 2-3 block walk. Mm-hmm. Oh, and then afterwards, me and Naomi.
Wait, can we talk about this Luke Lobster and how good my crab grilled cheese was?
Well, how good was your grilled cheese?
It was so damn good. And more so that they sell like them little $5 lobster tails that you just immerse in butter. Oh my God, that's so good. But why is it whenever you eat at Luke's Lobster, maybe it's just me, you're not hungry. Luke Lobster is like sushi. It's so good in the moment and you feel full. But like 3 hours later, 2 hours later, you be like, I'm hungry.
It's light. It's light food.
I'm like, I'm hungry as hell.
It's just protein, baby. No carbs.
I need more food. That's why I got the sandwich. Mm-hmm. I thought even the bread was light.
Yeah, the bread was light.
Because usually I'm going to take the top piece of the bread off. I said, I'm just eat this.
You want a bite? I said, oh yeah, this is very light. It's almost eating air. Shit.
Eating air and butter.
What type of cheese they got on this? This is light cheese.
That's what I'm saying. They ain't even a thick piece of cheese.
They ain't even no thick American or nothing.
You know, American cheese thick on you.
Right.
And then even what was that, lemonade? Blueberry lemonade. Near was like, it tastes like lemons, blueberries, and the honey. I said, shut up. I tasted it. I said, yep.
It was bitter as hell.
It's bitter. I said, ain't no sugar in it? He said, no. Well, maybe a squirt of honey.
A squirt of honey.
Just a squirt. And you know, sometimes honey can be real earthy.
Yeah.
Like sometimes I'm not the biggest fan of honey. And you also got what? The chowder? Mm-hmm. That chowder was a little thicker though. But it was still one thin as whatchamacallit.
What?
Thick as whatchamacallit. Legal seafood is the white people's Red Lobster.
Yes.
Oh my God, white people love Legals is good. I ain't gonna lie.
Tearing that shit up.
Legals is very overpriced, right? But Legals is good and white people love it. It is the white people's Red Lobster. You hear me? Mm-hmm. Out in Boston? Legals gives you a good stiff drink though. Legals, the drinks is worth it.
It is.
Yeah.
So we went there, we ate, we chilled out for a little bit, and then Naomi, it's a little cold. So first of all,
cold is balls.
Let's rewind. So Naomi, she gets off work. She said, I'm gonna go clean up and get dressed, whatever. I just happened to go up there and get my wallet. She's like, should I wear this? And it was like this dress, no stockings, and my tall boots, and this like long, this little jean jacket on. Or should I put on my black leather jacket and my black head wrap? And I'm like, Naomi, it's gonna be cold. What you mean, baby? It's gonna be 37 degrees tonight. Okay, I'll wear my little light jacket. I said, baby, you might want to put on some. We only gonna be walking 2 blocks. Naomi, it's gonna be cold, baby. Well, what you wearing? I'm wearing a long sleeve shirt, a half zip pullover, and a coat with some hat and possibly some gloves.
I put on some tights.
And then Naomi, I gotta put on these tights.
It's exhausting to put. Ladies, y'all know this. It's past tight season. I feel like we're still putting on these tights.
And so I told Naomi, dress warm, baby. Well, we only gonna be walking 2 blocks. Yeah. And then I want to be in that theater with all them people. Motherfuckers walk up on my coat, sounding like her mama. I said, damn, you sound like your mama right now. But nigga, you better wear that warm coat. So what she do? Naomi put on a little leather jacket that don't have no type of wind resistance.
I got a sweater. I mean a pashmini. I put a scarf on.
And a pashmini. We in Boston.
In a sweater dress with tights.
We in Boston. We on the coast. It's cold as hell.
That wind whipping through my dress.
And it's between 37 and 40 degrees. And the wind is whipping. Naomi talking about, Lord, don't let my wig fall off.
I guess my wig fly off. I don't know what I'm going to do.
Near my wig fly off, I'm going home. No, nigga.
Because I don't believe in securing my wig. I just kind of put it on like a hat.
I said, you ain't got that bitch locked down?
No.
What if I get in a fight with somebody?
Shadow face. They just snatching it off. You ain't getting me, okay? You're not getting Naomi. Just like you hold your glasses. I like my wig come loosely.
Oh, okay.
Just glide off.
So as soon as we step out the car to walk towards the restaurant, it's cold.
Not normal cold. Like going through my dress coat. Like, I feel like it touched the back of my coochie coat. Like, it was just, the wind just crept up. I said, wait a minute.
So, y'all, Nyambi got anemic or whatever. Like, she always cold. Nyambi runs cold. Like, all the damn time. Right now, the heat is running. Because she talking about how cold she is. And I told Nyambi, I said, Nyambi, you know how cold you get. Put on, dress warmer, baby. I thought I was getting curbside service in that bitch. What?
I thought he was gonna
in Boston?
In the front of the door.
In Boston?
I mean, I thought we was gonna at least park a block away.
It was. It was like 2 blocks away.
It was at least a half a mile.
It was not no damn half a mile.
Okay.
It was literally 1 block over and 2 blocks down. So we go. What else we go? We went to this fancy ass hot chocolate place and got drinking chocolate.
It was so good.
Nyambi got some fancy cakes and shit.
I love it. I love shit like that.
And then
I love an overpriced truffle.
Yeah.
Yes, it was amazing.
And we did get some overpriced ass truffles.
It was like 4 truffles for like $10.
By that time, I was getting a little tired because it's like 7:30ish.
Because we need to be in the bed.
So I get me drinking chocolate. It wasn't hot chocolate. It was drinking chocolate with a shot of espresso in it so I can have my high energy.
And knowing he not cut for no espresso.
Hell no. So then we make our way back to the venue where we was at. And it was still like we was kind of early.
Because we're old.
Because it was like 7:45?
Yeah, I was like, oh, okay, let's get back. Because I thought it was going to be packed out. The children ain't coming there to 3 minutes before it started.
I know, right? And
what is this?
I feel old.
I did feel old.
I said, baby, you only 30.
30. Why you going to keep it 30s? Just to check by 30s, yeah.
You only 30.
I feel old, though.
I feel old. Like the baby. And then she started thinking, what's the Reed demographic? Are they like 18 to 25? I said, no, Nyambi.
Oh. Because I thought they older.
They are older. They are age. They're like 30.
That's why they went there for. You know what? Yeah, now it's all making sense. Because we got to. Well, I'm sure you're gonna talk about it.
Kid Free and Crystal is 30.
Oh,
like
I thought she a little older.
It may be, but I think Kid Fury like just had his 30th birthday or 31st birthday.
Yeah, something about it.
Because he had like a 305 live for her.
Oh, okay.
You
don't be keeping up.
Hey, I keep up with all the people podcasts I listen to.
Oh. I do my best.
You do your best. I'm pretty sure there's people that keep up with us.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, Nirms, he like this and he like that. And
come on, Niram.
Like that.
Finish the story. I did feel old in there because the children was just. It reminded me of my time in higher ed. I was like, everyone's just so colorful. Where are y'all going? Like
to the Reed.
I just like felt the urge to be like, what's happening?
You was at the Reed.
Like, see, everyone just slow down. Where are we going here?
See, we've been in white ass New England too long, and even though you've been in higher ed too long, did you forgot what your peoples look like when we go out?
No, them kids weren't sharp.
They wasn't sharp, but
they was very yoga pants.
Colorful.
And it's Boston.
And it's
I've never seen that many Negroes before in Boston.
Me either.
Or claim Negro. Or it'd be black people, but they don't really claim it.
I never seen so many black people of color in Boston all at one spot.
Yeah. That's why I think it was a picture you took showing the empty chairs and there was a white security guard and he was just looking. That probably was all the fear of white Boston.
Oh my God.
He had to be just looking like.
He was just looking. And it almost looked like a meme. Like it's the way he was just looking.
That man, he said, oh, I didn't even see him. I said, he's looking like, what the fuck is this? He's looking like Nyambi at the bot store.
Because he is blocking for like the VIP people.
Yeah.
The VIP seats.
Yeah.
And he was just looking. And I said, what the hell?
And no one was doing like, it wasn't a rowdy crowd or anything, but it was interesting. Like simple things like standing in line for merchandise. That's how I know I was old. Like, oh, jeez, I just want a shirt. Maybe I should buy it online. Like, it was just, I don't want to wait in that line for a shirt. Like, quickly. Like the kids, what do I want? Do it look cute? Take a picture. I said, move to the side. I have money. I'm ready to pay. And y'all trying on.
I would like a $25 shirt, please. Yes. Come on.
Because the longer I wait in line, the less I want the shirt. That's the longer the line, I'm like, fuck it. You know, because I try to support, right? To give my little dude. You know, them kids were spending money up in there, though.
Oh, they was.
Some of them, I was like, from the looks of it, I don't know if you got 200. Like, they literally bought the whole.
Yes.
This everything. Night. And here come Naomi. Just a shirt. That's it. Thank you.
You got a pen too.
Oh, I got a pen. You're right.
And then you want anything?
No. You have my size. I'm a big black man.
You know I'm a big.
And then as we're getting ready to go, and that's the other thing, when we got up to go, what the fuck was everybody's rush? Like, I thought to start shooting in there.
You're going too fast. We still at the beginning. We're going to go chronologically.
You know, I don't always go chronologically. But finish there.
And so Naomi gets the shirt, and it started packing out. So I go leave the bathroom, and then Naomi about to have a fight with somebody.
I didn't have a fight.
She was about to come back and said, "What the fuck is up with these bitches in here?"
What? Because it was like a young girl. I didn't do that. I just had to raise her real quick. And like I was sitting there in the aisle, and she just ran down the aisle and just stopped in front of me and looked at me. Mm-hmm. So I looked at her. Mm-hmm. She looked at me.
Okay.
I said, yes. She said, I got to get by. I said, yeah, excuse me. That's what you say. Oh, I'm sorry. I said, okay, that's all you have to say. Sis, excuse me. There you go. Bitch, what the fuck? You don't run up on people like that. Is that unheard of to say excuse me?
No.
Y'all know how it is in theaters, right? And if you're trying to get down the road and you just come sit, because Niram was on the end seat and I was on the second seat, and she just came in. Like, she came in up on me like we knew each other.
Right.
It wasn't like, excuse me, I want to get here, or is anyone sitting there?
Right. Nothing. I don't know. I was gone. But Naomi was riled up.
Razor. That's why I stood there. I said, oh, we can sit in this bitch all night.
Oh, okay.
It was just a sense of entitlement that you can't even say, excuse me, can I get by? She said it when she had to go back to the bathroom, didn't she?
Yeah, she did.
What did she say?
Excuse me, guys.
Come on.
I'm back.
I said, sis, ain't no offense. I'm just letting you know. I know you in a rush, but... And that's how I knew she was young. She was like, oh, okay, I'm sorry, my bad. I said, oh, no one ever told you. No one ever taught you. I just did. Now, you won't go nowhere else to do that shit.
Ooh.
What?
Teach them, Nyambis. You got to teach the children, even when you're out.
She was young, too.
Even when you're out, you
like
still got to teach.
Wait a minute.
16, 17.
She was young.
She wasn't at 16, 17.
Okay.
Maybe.
She was young. Because she was that young to take it even. Like, for me to even further, even just sit down and let me talk to her like that. She was young.
Well, Nyambi,
that's how I knew. Like,
you are in that elder age. You're in that 30 check box that
a minute.
Anybody under 30, they listen.
Out of respect for the elders.
Just out of respect for the elders.
Which is rude. And I'm like, what are you doing? She's gonna run up on. Look like she's about to hop over me.
Oh, she probably was.
That was how she gonna get over it because I wasn't moving. It's like that meme. Did you see that meme on Instagram? An older lady. It was like her grandson basketball game, and somebody got up to get some water, and the old lady seen the open seat and sat down, and they was like, "Excuse me, miss, that's somebody's seat." She said, "It's my seat now, thank you." But yeah, go ahead now. Finish your story. Baby.
So yeah, we go through. Asante opened the show. Funny as hell.
Yeah, I was surprised.
Good vibes.
That funny. Yeah. Like that naturally funny, right? I always think I'm like really into music, but he was able to. He was really good. He said he's not a comedian, but he gave me good energy.
You regularly listen to the Friend Zone. Like, what would you think?
I think he's good. I like Asante. I think he's different though. I think I would consider him a gamma. Okay. Like, so I think he's not traditionally in the sense when you think about like black men. Like, I would say like Dustin is like an alpha. Like, he's very he's a gay guy, but he's very much an alpha gay man, right? So coming in the room, presence very forefront, right? You know what I'm saying? Can be very masculine, right? And I don't think that's the same energy that Asante gives, but he gives, I don't know, just he's definitely a gamma. He gives gamma energy to me. Like, he's in his own lane. He can be a little quirky, but it's something endearing about that. Not that there's nothing wrong. I think it's great for all of them, right? But that's why I think that's why I kind of surprised me. Like, oh, I didn't even know that was a aspect of him. But that's an aspect of a gamma that you're like, oh, I didn't even know. Interesting. Refreshing.
Yeah.
So
he came out. He opened
I'm looking
the show.
forward to him also cultivating and blossoming out. I'm curious what his lane kind of going to be, right?
Yeah, it made me wish, like, after seeing him like just open up for it made me wish I would have went to his thing. He had something.
Yeah, like I think that's very different, right? If I was a rapper or something like that, I didn't really know what it was, but again, that's very gamma behavior, right? They'd be like, I don't really, but in his head, it all comes together, right? It's all beautiful chaos.
Right.
So I don't know. I'm always fascinated by his energy, though. I like all of them, though. So the Friend Zone, the Read, I think they're all interesting. What I like most is that they're all friends,
right?
And able to navigate through that, because niggas.
And hell, putting all your friends on.
Come on, and doing it unapologetically. That's what you're supposed to do. I've always told my friends, whatever they do, even if they shit, be like, oh, Lord, here my $20. Because if I'm going to give $20 to Popeyes, I might as well give $20 to you.
And putting your friends on. I
Yeah.
think that's what I like about them most.
And
Because
talented friends, right?
yeah. So, you know,
When I say putting on, I'm not putting on just to put on. I'm putting on because folks are talented.
So, like, the read, friend zone, getting grown, like, all of them know each other. And it's really about putting your people on.
Ain't it?
So, Hey Asante Hey came out. Hey Asante. I'm putting everybody together.
Hey Asante, hey Ross. Of the Fury and Crystal. I'm like, what? You put all these niggas together.
My bad.
Hey Asante, hey Ross. What? Who's that? Is that a new rapper? You can know who. Is it gonna meet them? It's you, Hey Asante, hey. Who is Hey Asante, hey?
You, nigga.
Exactly. Then you gonna get an attitude.
Right.
I'm supporting you.
That's a typical Detroit nigga.
Yeah.
I'm talking about you, nigga.
I'm telling you.
Ain't you Hey Asante
Hey
Hey?
Ross. You gotta put them all together.
All of them together. And then Crystal and Kid Fury came out.
Yeah.
And they did their thing, started off with the hot topic.
I think what's beautiful about the way they did it is they made it look so easy. I think when things start looking easy, that means they mastered their craft. Right? They came on casual.
Right. Flawlessly.
And just start going without even blinking. So, I think they've definitely mastered their craft.
And just bust out and just went right into it. You verbalized it very well. Like, the ease that it made it seem, even though like that shit is not easy as hell.
No, because when and if we do our first live show, I'm going to be very distracted. I want to see what people wearing.
Shit,
I want y'all to see what I'm wearing.
Nah, I be just distracted doing the podcast sometimes.
I want to go talk to people. Then you know me, I got to be in a mood or like that's how I know they not new to this, they true to this because you have to do it regardless of your mood. Me, the live show is going to depend on how I'm feeling that morning.
And I'm going to be the one, Naomi, these people done paid their money.
I'm like, I got something on my heart. I came out there with the Bible. The Lord put on my heart.
Give them back their money now.
Look, we're going back to deep. Ephesians. If we go on the full armor of the Lord.
My ass is not covered.
People like, what's wrong with Naomi? What's wrong with Naomi?
I'm not gonna do much spoilers because I'm pretty sure the live show is gonna be on their latest episode,
probably
right?
For some topics,
soon.
Yeah.
So they ran into hot topics as usual, and did their damn thing, and then they had listener questions.
I will say that's my only critique and or feedback. Some of y'all is crazy. And maybe that's not even critique, right? Because I think we were on the same level with it.
Right.
Kidfrey and Crystal, like some of y'all asked some
dumb ass questions.
And I ain't want to say that's a stupid question.
Again, not Kidfrey and Crystal, but like the audience. Like, why are you asking this dumbass question? To the point where Asante,
I think I booed someone.
Yes, she did.
I think I booed someone.
Where Asante,
and I started to boo in the crowd.
Yeah. Because Naomi, boo, and then everybody, boo, boo.
Stupid. Again, we won't give it all away, but you'll hear the boo, and that was me. Stupid. Out of here.
So some of those questions.
It was about like weed or something.
Yeah.
Shut up. Weed is legal. But what are you talking about?
Weed is legal in Massachusetts.
What are you talking about, 92? What are you talking about, 95?
It got to the point, it's like, can we have some more messy questions, please?
I think Kidfrey always told one of them, spit it out.
Right.
Like, what?
Because somebody was just rambling. Like, please. Naomi, boo. Naomi answering the question before you get it out. Counseling and divorce your husband.
Yeah, one of them, I really wish I could have stood up and be like, could Black Love Matters podcast take this question? Because no offense, Kidfrey, Crystal, y'all not married. And y'all not in long-term relationship, and y'all have said out loud that y'all not wish to be in one right now. Can Niram and Nyambi take this question?
We'll take that one.
Because the answer y'all just gave her, sis is going to be divorced. Next week. She's divorced, okay?
By the next live show, she's going to be divorced.
Because she was like, I love y'all. Oh, my God, we so wrong. I hope this person don't listen to the show. But sis, don't take that advice. She was like, oh my God, I've been with y'all, rocking y'all from the beginning, because I guess they came to Boston 3 times. And she said every time y'all come, it's like a life event for me. So I met my husband, I got married, I had my first daughter, and this last time she had her second child or first child, I don't know, one of those life things. And I guess the gist of it was that she had a rough pregnancy and delivery, right?
Long, very
like
long.
It was like 40 plus hours of labor and delivery, like losing a lot of blood, transfusion, just a very traumatic, I wouldn't even say rough, I would say traumatic
very
delivery. And like, of course, she loves her child and everything, bouncing back, getting her groove, right? And now her husband done came to her like, all right, let's go have another baby. And she like, fuck a baby, I ain't never doing that shit again.
Right. I think she even went as far as like getting her tubes tied.
Oh, that's what she said?
Yes. Like,
I thought she said she was on birth control and she ain't tell him, and the husband thinking that he trying to go have on a baby.
No, I thought she said that I went through a procedure that I won't be able to have kids anymore because one was enough for me.
Oh, I didn't know. I thought she meant like IUD or something. Okay. Well, whatever it was, and she was like, when should I tell my husband? Or how should I tell my husband I don't want no more kids? Sis.
No, I think he was hurt. And felt the type of way that they wouldn't be able to have any more kids.
Yeah. And I was like,
without quote unquote permission.
She did it. And then that's what, that was a debate, right? Mm-hmm. So should she, talk to him or the permission? And I think, the children in the audience and Kid Fury and Chris talking about, well, it's your body, you do what you want. I agree. But when you make a commitment before your God or whoever you vowing before and whatever promise you made to your partner, it's certain decisions you have to make as a unit. We ain't talking about your baby father. Baby daddy. We talking about your husband, someone you made a commitment to lifetime to, right? Mm-hmm. So that's a conversation you're supposed to have. You don't just go get your tubes tied and don't have a conversation with your husband, right? Now, I'm not saying that conversation got to influence one way or the other, right? Because it is your body, but you owe him the respect of a conversation. And the kids was like, "Nah, do what you want, sis." I said, "Oh, that bitch divorced." I said, "Sis, by the next episode, look, when they come back next year, it's gonna be you and that baby." I said, "Don't do that." I said, "Don't go tell him this is my body, this is my," like, you know what I'm saying? Because it's valid points for him too, right?
Right.
Because I took it because some bitches get mad when niggas don't even tell them their password to the phone. Bitch, you done got your tubes tied, you ain't gonna tell them. And I'm assuming since he wanted more kids, he done told you this before that he wanted to have kids.
Right.
What I said, y'all should have talked about this before you got married. Right? And if you agreed on multiple kids and your mind changed, it is your obligation to then go to him and be like, my mind has changed. And not just act like, oh, we can't get pregnant. I don't know what's happening. Mm-hmm. What the hell is that?
Did you going to the doctor? Well, you can't get pregnant.
And now the doctor looking at you like, now we got this secret. Because now he ain't on her HIPAA no more.
Right.
She done erased his name from the HIPAA.
So now he can't get no records and see nothing.
And the doctor just looking. No pregnancy.
Oh, we're not pregnant again. Yeah. Oh, let's try something else.
So I think that's the only thing. That everything else, I was like, yeah. Then I was like, y'all about to get this girl divorced. I said therapy and Jesus. That's what I began with. Mm-hmm. I said both of y'all need to go therapy and Jesus because you don't need both of them through this. Because I think we got to get to the root of the issue, right? Mm-hmm. I understand that pregnancy was traumatic. A lot of women have traumatic pregnancy, but not everybody just go get their 2 times after.
Sure. 40 hours
without telling nobody. It's some women go through more than that.
She went through all that labor and still had to get a C-section. Jesus.
It's some women who be in labor for 100 hours, like a week, right? A week of labor. So that's the only thing that I was like, ooh, that lens. Like, I realized, oh, that's why Black Love Matters podcast is, because it's like, ooh, no, sis. And then, then I got prying a little deeper. Why? Who here with you tonight?
Why your man ain't here? Well, Kid Fury did make a comment that I almost felt the way about it. But then I had to check myself because he's like, shout out to all the straight niggas who brought their women here just so you can get some ass. And it's like, I don't think they realize, it's a lot more straight men listen to it than they maybe think. I was like, I roll with y'all niggas. Yeah, they're funny. But it's some niggas who don't. So it's some straight guys don't even know don't know how to spell podcast. But also that, but it do remind me. But you're a gamma. Yeah, it do remind me when I was driving with someone and I put on the read, and there's like, "Is he gay?" And I was like, "Yeah." Yeah. And it's like, "Oh." And I guess for him, like, he automatically just turned off and not listening. What? That's what I say. You're a gamma. Uh-huh. Not a lot of black men without not a lot of exposure besides nothing but their neighborhood and their mama don't know no better. Mm. They don't know no better. And I'm like, what that nigga funny. That nigga's hilarious, right? That nigga's funny, man. Yeah. Good fucking guy. Yeah, and that's the thing you don't hear women say. You never hear women say, like, is she a lesbian? Right. We don't. That's just not, I guess maybe some church women. But you don't really hear women be like, oh my God, she's a lesbian. Mm-hmm. Like, that just don't. It's not the same, right?
But yeah, black men, y'all got to work through that.
So, and I think that was one thing that just peeked up in my head. And it's like, shout out to all the straight niggas who run their chicks.
You're a gamma, though. A lot of alpha males, I don't even think they listen to podcasts that much. Unless it's something douchey like Michael Rappaport or something.
Oh, yeah.
And he in hot water.
Gary Vay.
Oh, my God. I like a good inspirational podcast, but sometimes I got to pause them motherfuckers. Because I be like, oh, Jesus, sit down. Grind. You just got to grind. You got to want it. This failure's amazing. Oh, failure ain't amazing. Let me be sad. But yeah, I don't think it's... You're a little different now.
Really?
Yeah.
How so?
Like I said, like everyone's not exposed to that. Like, go back to Detroit. Talk to some well, if you don't talk to your people, talk to some of my cousins, some of my male cousins. And you be like, nigga, what year are you in?
I can't be listening to this nigga gay. So
and even when you challenge them, they don't even know how to come back at that. I be like, oh, so what that mean?
Right. I can't be listening to nobody gay.
Or, I say stupid shit. I say, oh, so the gay gonna rub off on you. Right. I say, you that easily influenced.
Niggas listen to one podcast by a gay person, all of a sudden.
Now you gay? You easily influenced.
Damn.
Don't take much.
Shit. Good point. Good point.
But, like, that's how you got to come back at them. And they be like, oh, no, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, I'm sure Kid Fury and Chris will get all types of crazy remarks from the straight black male community.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I guess so.
It's just coming around, Nero.
I know.
Just because we, touched by white hands and different people culture, that don't mean everybody else is. Mm-hmm. That's why I be talking the truth. That's why I be telling the truth straight in the devil about the church people, too. Church people be crazy. Yeah. I mean, I love the Lord. Don't get me wrong. But some of the people in the church, I'm like, what are y'all talking about? Uh-huh. I don't understand. That's why I like when my pastor clarified things. He was like, when I said the Lord hurt me, don't make it spooky. He does what he said. It's not spooky. I'm not trying to tell y'all that I'm hearing voices. Like, it's just a feeling, right? Mm-hmm. So, that's why I appreciate my church, because there's a sense of transparency there. But it was good. Yeah. But I think it surprised me how at the end it was like, that's it. See you later. Uh-huh. I was like, oh, bye.
Look, Naomi, we ain't gonna get no encore in this piece. Y'all ain't gonna come back out.
Nope. Naomi, no. They was already on 90. They was on the way to New York.
Naomi, y'all not gonna come back out. Oh, Naomi's a little sad.
Because that's my energy, right? Because I feel like when we do a live podcast, especially for our first few shows, like I feel like I gotta come out.
Yeah, Naomi.
I gotta hug. I want to see. I want to see what people look like. I want to touch them. I want to feel them. I want to talk with them. Mm-hmm. Like, that's just my personality, though. I think also doing a live show, you can really see their personalities. You can see the introversion of both of them.
Yeah,
right? You can tell that they was like, oh, we enjoy this, but y'all niggas too close. Like, dim the lights.
Dim the lights, please.
Yeah, it was a little.
But I can see that. I seen that when Kid Fury was on Desus Zamero.
Really?
Yeah, I can tell like the introversion.
Yeah, he like, oh, I don't really fuck with people. I mean, he said it on the show too. Yeah. So I guess when people tell you who they are,
you just gotta listen.
Yeah.
So I can even peep that out. But when you see it on stage, like you can really see
it. Yeah, and not a negative thing, but you can tell them like, I really can go for y'all not being here.
Right. Look, I can really get past this question part.
Yeah. But no, they did a great job.
Yeah, it was fun. And then afterwards, I had to go get me a shirt. I mean, not a shirt. I got a hat.
And then I'm like, I'm gonna get a hat. I said, we're not just in line playing with these kids.
Look, because I didn't think about it. These niggas ain't got no t-shirt to fit me.
I know.
But I was like, I can get a hat. Get a nice Reed hat. Get a Reed camouflage hat.
Yeah. Yeah.
Got a hat.
Yeah.
And was going through all that. And then Naomi left me.
Because, okay, last criticism. I don't have any. Mm-hmm. Them people was running a merchandise line. Jesus.
They were a little slow.
They were a little.
It was a lot slow.
I remember my cashiers. Just swipe the card. Quickly, Monica. No, what did Tiana Iman? Quickly, Petunia. What's she
Petunia.
Petunia.
Come on.
And then you got Petunia running the line and Petunia in line. Mm-hmm. So we got the blind leading the blind. So Petunia's talking to Petunias.
But I think that's the venue people. I don't know if there was they people.
Jesus, I hope not.
Because I don't know if they got white people on their staff.
That's what I'm about to say too. You know me now. Yeah, I don't want to tap. They the goats, but
they are the goats. I don't think they got white people on their staff like that.
I was hoping I was like, there's a lot of white people.
I think this is Boston, all Boston people. I think that was all the event
It's a lot of white people running through here.
event people.
Yeah, because Petunia was a little slow. Mm-hmm. Quickly, Petunia, to the point I don't even know if I wanted to give her my credit card. I was like, let me go to the ATM. I don't know if I want to swipe Petunia swiping my card. You ain't get slow.
She was a little slow.
I said, what? She said, cash, take it cash. I said, okay, how much is the shirt? Cash. Bitch, how much is the shirt? I don't got unlimited cash here.
Right.
And you know it's tour shit. They could bust up like this shirt $100. Right. And I say keep it.
Well, look, yes, put this on the card, please. You know, $20. All right, look, yeah, I got $20 in cash. Yeah, I got a dub on me. But let me know.
And no one said, where the signs at? Okay.
But all in all, I had a good time.
It was a great time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think what it did was put everything in perspective of if and when we have our live show. You know, our year is coming up. It's coming up fast as hell, too.
I know.
And just thinking about that, like, are we going to have a year live show?
Oh, my God.
Where that's going to be at?
Would y'all want a live show?
Do y'all want a live show?
Or do we live stream it? Is that as fun?
Stream it?
Could we do like a live stream? What's the one when folks can like call in and it's like double screens? Y'all niggas don't have no restraint, though. I don't have time for y'all coming over here.
You know, I do. I don't know if I got all the technology.
That might can't be live. We're going to have to edit that. Because I don't know who going to call in.
Uncle Junebug. Nah, biz.
It won't get off the line.
My niece.
Look, delete.
How we get Uncle Junebug off this mug? Hang up, Uncle Junebug. I'm going to call you on your cell phone.
So maybe we got to think about what we're going to do for her.
I can see myself. Miriam.
For a year.
I'm so proud of you. And my sister be proud of everything I do. Yeah. I woke up this morning. I'm so proud of you, bruh.
You got up because it's hard for a black man to get up.
It is.
So we got to think about what we're going to do for her. What y'all think? A live show? Live stream? I don't know.
Would y'all niggas come? Would y'all niggas travel for a live show?
I mean, I think it depends where. Hell, would I travel?
Shit. Fiji? Live show in Fiji?
What? We done arrived, honey. It's a live week.
Bora up in this piece.
We just follow everybody around. It's just a vacation then. Mm-hmm. Ain't no shows. All right. Want to get in some pillow talk?
Yeah.
So Cardi B on SNL.
Mm-hmm.
She done revealed her love
Finally.
on top.
I'm so glad.
I don't know who she thought she was hiding behind them feathers.
I told y'all she was pregnant about 10 episodes ago, 15 episodes ago.
You told her she was pregnant at 12 weeks.
I know, right?
Oh my God. I didn't know till she started wearing all them feathers. Because that's not a brand for her. Honey.
No, it's
she
not.
She believe in a stomach out and a midriff top and a pair of tight clothes.
But she started wearing those feathers, you knew.
There's so many feathers. And geometric shapes and folds. And
yeah.
I'm happy she can be free, though. I think that was on Instagram. She's like, I'm free.
free. I'm
sure she's glad she can breathe now, honey.
Yeah, because it's like the rollout for the album.
Yeah.
And all this other stuff. Yeah.
I mean, if folks keep going back and forth on, what's this mean? And I think it's always harder when you have kids, but I think it's not that impossible, right?
Mm-hmm. Her ass still going to be on fucking Coachella.
Folks got plenty of resources and support. She young. She going to have that quick bounce back. And what is it? Didn't Lauryn Hill did the miseducation when she was like pregnant or after she gave birth, and she just been touring on the heart of that for the last 20 years.
Hell.
So
whenever Beyonce be pregnant, she got that laptop and those braids. You know something's a brewing.
Yeah. So I think Cardi B, at Max is gonna put her down for maybe 2 months. But if she do the timing right, it'd be like she just taking a normal break, right? Because after you do all that stuff.
So yeah, now's the time to tour. Yeah. Like, where's the tour dates?
Yep.
The album is out.
Well, she at Coachella.
Okay.
So she doing Coachella in a few weeks. And then she maybe got a month or two under, and then she gonna have to go on that maternity. Huh?
Yeah.
And then you come on back for the fall.
Yep.
That's it. But her and Chadwick did it on Saturday Night Live.
It did. And Chadwick, he did prove a point. Like, I'm on here 2 months after Black Panther then came out. Y'all done already did all the parody, so.
Oh. What I'm going to do. I mean, but he plays every black man in America.
And that's what he said.
Oh. So just pick one, honey.
They did have a skit where he did Black Jeopardy, and he played as T'Challa.
Oh, my God. With that accent.
It was funny.
I can't with that accent. No. T'Challa.
Also, Cardi B done went gold already. I already knew she was going to go gold to platinum.
Wait, back to Black Panther. How was the highest grossing, third highest grossing? It surpassed Titanic, thank God.
Finally.
That was my goal for it. To surpass Titanic. So I'm sick of y'all niggas talking about that.
To beat
Titanic.
a boat sinking with white people on it. Finally. I'm just so happy that they surpassed that. Shout out to Black Panther for that, because them niggas, it's about to be, let me go ahead and prophesize, it's going to be the number one selling movie of all time. It's coming. So, in addition, Cardi B
is about to make that fucking money, honey.
Speaking to the microphone, Nyambi. Thank you. Please.
Ryan Coogler is about to make that motherfucking money. I'm fucking here for him. And all that non-talking ass.
Oh. What do you mean? That nigga just don't code switch. Cardi B also went gold with her album already out. Only been out 3 days. But I already knew it was going to do that, just because of the that loophole they got where, you put the single on there and like Bodak Yellow already went like triple platinum.
Oh, so she already done had that as soon as it came out.
Yeah, so you put that on the album. That's considered like 500,000 spins on an album.
Wow.
So, I'm pretty sure they're going to talk about that because a lot of people are trying to figure out like how they can like close that loophole. But they're going to find a way to find another loophole. That's what they always do. Just like with New York Times bestsellers. They'll find a way to get that loophole. You'll need to find sell 5,000 books in the first week or something like that.
Well, I'm happy for Cardi B.
Yeah.
I think Crystal said it the best. There's a lot of thought bots on there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm for it. When Crystal said thought bots, I almost hit the ground.
It's a lot of Instagram quotes. Shit, I almost started a t-shirt line just off of some of the shit. I was like, ooh, turn L's into lessons. What? I can put that on a t-shirt.
Oh my God. That's old. Old Nero.
So, still put it. I ain't seen no t-shirt. Let me look. Let me Google it.
No, I'm sure it's there. But I'm happy for her.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want her to continue to win.
Real quick, before we head on to our favorite topic, Michigan is entering their bottled water service for Flint.
Jesus, why?
Because
it ain't clean.
Excuse me. Because the governor said that the crisis is over.
Lies.
So they said when the water run out, it's out.
That's a lie you tell.
Y'all niggas better start. Y'all but niggas better go get a Brita. No, y'all need to go get that.
Brita. You need the alkaline tank.
You need that World Health Organization
that straw. Oh my God.
Where them motherfuckers that's dipping in that dirty water in Africa to come out clean. That's what y'all need.
It's on Amazon. Y'all better go get the whole
World
staff.
Health Organization straw.
Yeah.
The Who straw.
The Who straw.
Y'all need one of those.
Yeah.
Y'all won't drink nothing out of nothing.
And it's sad because Michigan's surrounded by the Great Lakes. It's not the water, it's the pipes.
Yes.
We have the biggest fresh water source in America.
In America. We got 5 lakes in this bitch.
Mm-hmm. So it's not the water. It's the pipes and the infrastructure that gets the water to you.
Right.
And what they said is as clean as what? The other Detroit water?
So
that means Detroit water dirty too.
They said if not the same or better than other water sources in Michigan. I don't believe it.
I don't drink that shit. Hell, I'm ready when I go to Detroit now. When I just go with my family, I take it out the bottle.
Well, that's the thing though. You got to worry about that bottled water too because the plastic tops is deteriorating, so you get microplastics in your water.
That's why I drink. Now we got to be bougie and drink out the glass.
I only want Voss out the glass. I want the Voss glass bottles.
I want Trader Joe's water.
But yeah, that's another thing you got to worry about though is that you got microplastics in the bottled water
long term.
Because the thing is these bottles are sitting on a shelf for a very long time and heated. Depending on where they store it at, sometimes it's heated, sometimes it's cold, and they're using those thinner bottle tops now, and those things are like micro deteriorating right into the water. Jesus. Don't mean to freak y'all niggas out, but. It's the truth.
Thank you, Nero.
Next. You want to get into Atlanta?
You do it. Because that shows. Who the fuck is Teddy Perkins? Is that real, y'all? Tell me the truth. I'm scared. Is he real? Spoiler fucking alerts.
I hope y'all watch Atlanta.
Season 2, episode 6. Of Atlanta. If you have not watched it, pause the fucking podcast and go watch it. Even if you've never watched one episode of Atlanta, you don't need to.
Go watch
Pause.
this one.
I'm going to repeat. Season 2, episode 6, Teddy Perkins, Atlanta. Go watch that shit now and then come back and listen to us because I got questions. Nero.
So we start off with Darius.
My favorite, Lakeith.
Lakeith Stanfield.
I said Lakeith.
You know, you good for messing up somebody's
Sorry,
name.
y'all know it's out of love.
What?
It's out of love.
Okay. So we start with Darius. He's in the U-Haul truck. We don't know where he's going.
He doing gamma man things. That's some shit Nero would do.
So he takes a long ride, and then he comes up upon this gated house.
Can we talk about at the gas station with that hat?
Oh, what was that? What was on that hat?
They make America great. I don't know.
No, it was American made, and it had the rebel flag on there.
Yeah.
And so he bought that in a red Sharpie.
Yeah.
And scratched it all out, and it was like, "You mad?" And that white woman was looking like, "What the fuck?"
So I knew from that opening part of the episode, I was going to be thoroughly entertained.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, Nero. I'm going to let Nero, I want Nero to do this because you say I cut you off and I want you to thrive in this because Nero loves this show almost more than Nyambi's. Go ahead.
So Darius drives, makes a long trip. I think he even reaches out to Paperboy and say, "What's up, dude?" Mm-hmm. So he comes up to this gate, rings the buzzer, and say, "Yeah, I'm here for the pickup."
The colored key piano.
Yeah.
I was like, that didn't even make sense to me when he said, I said the colored key.
Uh-huh.
I said, piano key's only 2 colors.
Right.
But okay.
Gates open up. He pulls up. He walks into the door.
I said, this nigga play music?
It was like this dark-ass mansion. You walk in. And he's like, "Hello?" And it was like an echo. Close the door behind him.
Who's standing to the left? Michael
Teddy
Jackson.
motherfucking Perkins. So for those of you who haven't seen it, Teddy Perkins is like this Michael Jackson lookalike.
Don't even do that to Michael. Because Michael not scary. This is...
From what I heard or what I read.
What is the guy name? The baseball player?
Sammy Sosa.
Let's do that. I'm not going to disrespect Michael Jackson.
Oh, okay. Sammy Sosa.
After bleaching.
Yes.
So y'all know Sammy Sosa was black. I don't know what he is now.
So the story unfolds that we are here to pick up a multicolored keyed piano.
Like an eBay exchange or something.
Yes. It was like a Craigslist type of pickup.
Yes, I'm sorry, Craigslist.
So Darius is like, "Can we pick this up?" And then Teddy, "No, let's have a seat. You want some water and all this other stuff."
Creepy.
Very creepy. It was like Get Outish. And I'm like, "No, Darius,
he talking
you gotta
to Teddy Perkins talking a very soft voice.
Hey,
I'm Teddy.
I'm Teddy.
I'm always hesitant to men that talk baby talk.
I'm Teddy.
I don't like baby talk man. I don't like anyone who baby talks. I don't like baby talk.
Darius, would you like some water?
And then he talking to like this
recorder.
It sound like, look like an intercom.
It do look like the intercom. Darius would like some water, please.
And then 10 minutes go by, it's getting creepy.
Darius like, "So where's that water?" You ask him, "Oh, this is just a tape recorder to remind me."
And he played it back. And he played back all these weird things.
Wash hands immediately. Like, what?
Because then this is when Teddy Perkins kind of telling them about his brother, who was like this famous soul singer.
Yeah.
I'm assuming, and just super talented. No, soul singer and producer, I would say, right? So he worked with everything from Hall and Oates to Stevie Wonder to like just an amazing presenter, producer. And even as he was telling the story, like my guard got down a little bit, just like the character. Like I was like, oh, okay, he just a little. Creatives are eccentric, right? Maybe he's just a creative. He's super eccentric. Don't got many friends or had friends. Cut himself off. Like then I was like, oh, okay, he just done went through something, right?
Right.
Go ahead.
So Teddy's explaining, that he's like the caretaker for his brother, who's like the famous like piano virtuoso, Benny Hope.
Benny Hope, yeah.
Darius is here to pick up this free multicolored keyboard.
And that's when my nigga dart went off. I said, oh, he's selling this for free and he's this famous.
And like didn't understand like the famous like connection to it and things.
I was like, that don't seem like it should be in the Smithsonian, not at Darius' house.
So it comes out that Benny Hope had like this rare skin disease where he can't be in the sun anymore.
Yeah.
And like,
and I'm looking at him like,
is it you? For a long time throughout the episode, I thought Teddy Perkins was Benny Hope.
Yeah. I'm thinking he ticky fucking boom.
So it's just walking around like Darius walking around looking at
circles,
pictures, and they cut to a scene where you can see Darius and you got like all these security camera screens like, looking at him.
As soon as I seen the security cameras, I was like, get the fuck out. And it was a time that the guy went and checked on his brother. And then what niggas do? Call their friends.
Right.
And who he called?
Paperboy.
Paperboy is my favorite. I love him.
Uh-huh.
And they was at the drive-through.
Right.
Something happened there. I don't even realize what happened there. It was funny though, because they was doing something in the drive-through about was it no fries?
Fries. He's like, oh, shoot you, Paperboy. And then he left and he's like, I gave you some extra fries in here. And he's like, well, take them out.
Yeah, because he ain't want no fries or something like that. And then he was talking to them, talking about it's some scary shit going on in here.
Right.
And he was like, you gonna get out? Like, you need to. It was something they said. It was like a play at Get Out.
Right. Because he's like, you gonna get the hell out of there?
Yeah.
And then he was like, no, man, because I got this 2 regret limit.
Oh yeah,
before
the 2
I die.
life regret. I said, well, nigga, and I paused. I said, well, nigga, you about to die today because Nyambi would have ran up out of there. Soon as I walked in the house and he was standing to the left like that in the corner, we had to do everything on the porch. And then even as the day go, Paperboy asked, what'd he do? He texted him, is you dead?
Right. Because he's like, this guy seemed like a serial killer. Because he's talking
He
about
said,
this
nigga,
piano.
leave. Nigga,
like,
leave.
man, I got to get this multicolored
And Paperboy
piano.
was like, nigga, leave.
He's like, I got to get it. He's like, well, what, you willing to die for this?
Yeah.
And then he's like, well, if I leave now, I only got a
regret
two regret life limit pact with myself.
Yeah.
And said, somebody got to take me out. What? And it's like, who would know that you only got 2?
2, yeah.
It's like, I'll let them know to take me out. Like, what?
And he was like, bye, nigga. Good luck.
So he gets off the phone, and Teddy is looking in his window.
Oh, my God. Down at him. Waving.
Tapping on the window.
Nigga, I almost ran. I said, turn on the light.
And telling Darius to come back in the show.
Susie would have tapped to come in. I'd have been like, no. Look, no.
So he finds himself like in like this gift shop area.
Yes. So why? I'm getting scared talking about it. Why is it a gift shop in your house?
Because he talking about he gonna turn it into like a gift shop or whatever, a museum or whatever. And then he's like, you want to see something real neat?
No.
Open these 2 glass doors, and it's like a shrine or a mannequin of his father.
It looked like he was hanging, like from the distance.
Yes.
It looked like it was a man hanging from the roof.
And then from his daddy, I was getting this Joe Jackson type feel.
Yeah, he was like, because they played a video
that
the daddy talking about, do it right, do it again. I was like, God damn. Like, he was like, I think Joe Jackson, Serena's, and what was it, Serena's daddy?
It was going to be a shrine dedicated to great fathers. So Joe Jackson, Tiger Woods' father, Serena father, pretty much all the crazy ass fathers.
Yeah. Who was on 1,000. Mind you, the kids were successful, right? Mm-hmm. But the fathers and the kids have said, yeah, I'll probably went a little too far. They can add Matthew Knowles there too.
Mm-hmm. So finally, Teddy Perkins take him up to the piano and said, all right, I'm going to call the elevator to come up. So he does that, and Darius finds this drop of blood like on one of the keys. And he's like, what the hell is going on? And like the tension is just crazy.
The silence in the movie. Because y'all know he already not the one that's raptititis. Mm-hmm. So for the one not to be raptititis to be scared, know. Mm-hmm. Then he get on the elevator.
So Teddy tell him to get on the elevator, and he'll meet him down and help him push him out. So he pressed the lobby button. Yeah. But it takes him to the basement.
Jesus. No, Lord. I would have been rebuking the devil in the elevator. I rebuke you.
So it's like, you know how you press a button, you pressing it, and it's like, and you can see like the little
somebody
dial.
Somebody read it.
You can see the dial go from like 2, 1, basement. And it's like, what the hell?
Someone overrode that.
Then Darius comes out, and guess who's in the wheelchair? Benny fucking Hope.
He real. All wrapped up.
I'm thinking, and Benny Hope is all wrapped up like a motherfucker. I don't know what he had gloves on. He had this whole
hat,
I don't know what the fuck he
building.
Had on.
Yeah,
all this shit because he had that skin disease. The sun can't touch him, catch on fire.
Oh, not on fire.
So he's like, "Oh shit, you Benny, man!" And like Benny's like covered in blood.
He like can't talk really. Yeah. Well, he got that skin disease.
And then his ass writes something on a
Get us out.
whiteboard.
Yeah, like get us
like,
out.
Gun
In the attic.
attic.
Get it.
Teddy's gonna kill us. What?
He like, huh?
And then he's like, "Oh, I'll go get the gun after I bring my."
Yeah, he's like, "Let me go get the piano, and then I'm gonna get it."
My car.
Fool, what?
Still, I'm thinking Teddy Perkins is Benny Hope.
Yeah, it's him dressed up.
Right.
Yeah.
So finally, he get out there. He gets to
the main floor because he takes the stair,
floor.
and he was gonna go out to his car, and then what? Or the U-Haul.
And then here goes Teddy Perkins.
No, he blocked in. Remember?
Oh yeah, the car was blocked in.
That's why I got scared. I said,
"Oh
shit!
Where does car come from?"
Ooh, what's that noise?
I don't know. We scared.
Jeez. Ooh, we some scary niggas. To be from Detroit. We don't play with that.
Naomi, go get a knife.
Who you telling? I already got one. I'm like Jasmine Guy from Harlem Nights under my pillow.
So he's like stuck here because all of a sudden this car is blocking him in. So he can't
get out.
He can't get out.
No,
Literally.
Can't get out.
So he goes back in there and like Teddy is there. And I guess he was like in the room or whatever.
Yeah.
And he's
sitting
like,
in a chair like an old mama, like a black mama when you miss your curfew
and
in the corner.
He's like, "Well, guess what I found in the attic? What? A big ass shotgun.
You know him, what?
What you find in the attic, Teddy? A big ass fucking shotgun.
Oh my God.
And then Teddy's like, "I choose you to be the sacrifice."
What? And shit started popping off from there.
I choose you to be a sacrifice. Well, before he had like one of those sticks from the fireplace.
Yeah, because he's
walking around.
Yeah.
So Teddy asked and gave his ass some handcuffs and some what's the name?
Yeah.
Some shackles.
Yeah.
And told his ass to shackle him to the chair.
Oh my God. Like this was getting uncomfortable.
Right. Very uncomfortable. Like, oh
like,
shit.
oh, this ain't funny.
Like
this is real.
Like Darius about to die.
Yes.
I'm thinking, Lord, because he's like, I'm gonna plan this out where you like a home invader.
Yeah.
And
that's some
I'm
shit
gonna
that
kill
worked.
you. And
I'm gonna say you killed Benny.
You're right. And you killed Benny, and I'm gonna make this into a museum.
Oh my God. Jesus. I got scared. And then who appear?
And then come up on the elevator.
Benny gonna show this light.
Benny motherfucking Hopes.
Yeah.
With an S.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh shit, they not the. At that point, I was like, oh shit,
they not the same person.
They not the same person.
What's going on? I'm scared. Benny somehow get the gun, shoot Teddy.
And shoots Teddy Perkins.
And then Lakeith like, all right, let's get up out of here.
Uh-huh.
And then what Benny do?
And then Benny took the stick from
Shit.
Darius.
Yeah.
Or it was already on the floor. And then he committed suicide.
Shit. It was a murder fucking suicide.
And then Darius is looking like, what the fuck?
It was heavy. And the biggest thing was like, because they kept talking about the great fathers and Benny, how like great things come from great pain, right?
Yeah, great things come from great pain.
And saying, you know, on the flip side, like everything doesn't have to come from great pain. Some things can come from love. But it was it was crazy. I was nervous.
And then at the end, while Darius is in the U-Haul truck, the multi-keyed piano is being wheeled away by the police. Oh my God. And all you can see is Darius with that regret on his face.
Yeah. Should have left, honey. It was crazy. It was a comedy. It was a horror. If you're scary, don't watch it at night. And then, no, Nirm, you ain't say the scariest part.
What's the scariest
In the
part?
Credits, it said Teddy Perkins.
Teddy Perkins as
himself. Who the fuck is that nigga? That ain't scare you.
It did.
And then I was like, it's himself.
Mm-hmm.
I was like,
and then Naomi,
I said, he's not real.
Get on the Googles. Google, who the fuck is Teddy Perkins?
Is that nigga still free?
I know we missing some parts. Oh, I know what part we missing. When Teddy Perkins took that picture of him in that with that Polaroid, it scared the shit out of him.
Oh, that was the dig at Get Out. That's what I said.
Yeah.
Because that's when he came out the sunken place.
Yeah.
But I think metaphorically, that's when he came out the sunken place there. To be like, oh, these niggas is crazy. This ain't worth it. This should have been a regret.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That was the dig. Not the dig, but the nod to Get Out. Ciao. Watch this. Atlanta is here to snatch wigs, to challenge you niggas.
Mm-hmm.
And everything you thought a normal sitcom should be, Atlanta says, fuck your normal sitcom. This is our reality. When I tell you Mr. Glover has outdid his stuff, and whatever that guy is, whoever that producer, he got a director, they are in the staff room playing fucking games. Because Teddy Perkins scared me. I want to watch it again, but every time I think about watching this night, and I'm not watching it at night.
You scared?
Could you imagine watching that live? I would have been up. Because I'm not playing. Nero, did you enjoy it?
I love that episode.
Or better yet, last funny part, living on a little lighter note, when he caught, didn't his friends call back a second time? And he was like, look up this man. And he was like, he looked like Sammy Sosa.
Yeah.
And everybody Googled Sammy Sosa. And everybody just started laughing.
Oh, yeah.
That's blacks for you. That's the blacks. But it was excellent.
It was a good show. Y'all should check that out.
If you never watched Atlanta, just watch that one episode. Niram, again, give them the episode.
It's episode 6. It's titled Teddy Perkins.
Please.
I think we're going to name this episode Who's Teddy Perkins.
Who is Teddy Perkins? Who is the person who even played him? Why are they playing with me?
From what I read, it was like, even this article, it says, yes, that was Donald Glover.
Oh, that's I thought it was him. But I don't know. Because everything I ever thought of is not real. Because I ain't know Benny Hope was real.
Like there's another article. There's many layers of Atlanta's Teddy Perkins. And one of the layers is that's
please, because all black America's scared.
Shit.
Because it looks scary.
It does.
I don't have time. Take that man face off this page.
Look, everybody on Twitter who knew Donald Glover and Whiteface can be so scared.
It's terrifying. Oh my God. Okay, come on. We're doing a podcast. We're acting like people watching it with us.
I know, right? It's so scary.
Yeah, or better yet, if you don't watch it, just Google Teddy Perkins.
Right.
And y'all gonna see this face and you're gonna be scared.
Oh my God.
It gotta be a white man in America that look like that and terrified some black person when they walked in.
Michael Jackson?
Don't do that to the king. You better leave him alone.
Oh, okay.
He had many demons.
I know he did.
Last quick topic. The Department of Homeland Security is compiling a database of journalists and media influencers.
Why?
You know the fuck why.
Oh, shit. We gonna fuck around beyond that.
Oh, I'm sure I'm already on there.
Fuck.
In today's installment of I'm Not Terrified, I'm reading this from one of the writers from Forbes. It says, you are, air quote, Bloomberg law reports on the Fed's bids ops.gov posting by the Department of Homeland Security say that they are now creating a list of people to watch. Being not only journalists, I get the kind of journalist thing, right? Because journalists do have very, very, they can be very influential. And you got to watch who they're in cahoots with, right? But media influencers. How is that? That is so crazy. Mm-hmm. So meaning if they're watching them, what happens when they say something you don't like, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So the real question is, what does the government plan to do with this information it compiles? And there's no comment on that beyond what's in the posting, by which has interest from at least 7 companies. You know what they're trying to do. You know what the colonizers are doing. It's too much influence from everyday people. So they're trying to gain the power back, right?
Yeah.
So they going to pray you don't work at no company to stitch your ass out. Say who you are and what you're doing, and that you violated a policy, and you push back on this, right? Mm-hmm. They're trying to destroy your life. They're trying to get you to shut the hell up.
Right.
What you thinking about that, Neil? Isn't this a violation of the First Amendment, right?
I think so. You all right?
Yeah, I'm all right.
Okay.
I'm a little congested.
Yeah, I think it's scary as hell. Yeah. Because yes, what are they doing with this information? But B,
they're not handing out Webby Awards.
No. But B, like, this is some Hitler type shit, y'all.
Yeah.
Where they wrangle up all the media people and shut their ass the fuck down. You see how Donald Trump firing everybody in the White House and not rehiring nobody and not hiring nobody for those jobs. Next thing you know, it's just going to be his ass and Pence. It's going to be a dictatorship in this bitch. We need to stay woke. Stay woke in this piece because that's scary.
And as part of this media monitoring plan, the DHS seeks to track more than 290,000 global news sources, as well as social media in over 100 languages, including Arabic, Chinese, and Russian, for instant translation into English. The successful contracting company will have 24 access to password-protected media influence database, including journalists, editors, correspondents, social media influencers, bloggers, etc., in order to, air quote, identify any and all media coverage related to the Department of Homeland Security or a particular event. Again, air quotes, any and all media coverage, as you might imagine, is quite broad and includes online, print, broadcast, cable, radio, trade, industry, publications, local sources, national, international outlets, traditional news sources, and social media. The database will be browsed by area code, location, beat, and type of influence, and for each influencer, the chosen character should present contact details and any other information that will be relevant, including publication this influencer writes for and the overview of the previous coverage published by the media influence. As one aspect of the media coverage to be gathered is its sentiment. Anyone else just feel the blanket being pulled over their heads just a little bit tighter?
Fuck that. I'm about to learn how to speak closer.
What?
You know, you got to add the click to it. The X is the click. Oh. That's that Wakanda language. I'm about to learn that shit.
This is crazy. What they can do with this. This is ridiculous.
I know Nia been trying to get me to learn Swahili.
We're gonna have to learn it now.
But
because
I'm gonna have to learn closer.
Oh, what the?
You gotta add the click. That's what the X is the click.
So,
oh my God.
Sosa?
Oh baby.
How you doing?
Osa.
Osa. Did I get it?
Kind of.
Osa.
What? That was a lip smack. Oh. It's a click, baby. It's a click.
How did I do? You just. I did the black girl's back. Shut up. Hush. Hush.
You know, the colonizers don't know that one.
Yeah, they don't know all them clickings and clankings.
Right.
But we just wanted to tell y'all that to stay woke and be aware of what you're doing and how you do it. And
especially
when
for all y'all who be writing think pieces about Trump and that.
Yeah, because they coming.
They coming for us.
They looking now. The thing is, they always have. They just making it legal now.
Mm-hmm.
Before, I'm sure it's illegal, and they're just doing it under wraps, right?
Right.
But now they're trying to make it mainstream and up front to send their other baby colonizers out. I'm sure they're going to have a forum where the baby colonizers can submit all sources that they find. Come on. All righty, we got Kitchen Table Talk.
Yeah, do it.
Yeah, remember we was going to ask you that question that first lady sent us? We answered a little bit of it Friday, though. Okay, Neil, let's just scratching it.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Your beard was itching.
So it says...
Any recommendations for some beard oil?
You asked it. I told you some almond oil. To submit a question for Kitchen Table Talk, be sure to shoot us an email at blacklovematters@gmail.com. Again, that's blacklovematters@gmail.com, and that's no K. It says, I have a question. I work for an insurance company and I have been there for almost 3 years. When I first started there, I was happy to work for the company because they appeared to be a company where they valued diversity and in a place I could grow. As I continue to work there, the craftiness and nepotism became crystal clear. There's one of us in senior level management, and there's not one brown person even in middle management. I've started looking for another position, and now I can be somewhere else, frankly, quickly. I have put in for the federal government. We all know how long that can take. If I were to leave my current position and go to another job before the government job appears, then I decided to go from the rebound job to my coveted federal job. Would this look shady, or would it look like I'm looking at my future and I really should care less about the corporate game because it cares little about me? From your new listener, ladies first.
Get the fuck out of there.
What?
Deuces. You like we was talking about in the last episode, they be really worried about gaps in employment, but if you leave one place and you go to another,
and then you get your dream job,
hell,
that showed them their recruitment doing good. You know,
exactly.
People like to poach other companies. People, believe it or not, they see that as a win.
They sure do.
When they poach the best people from other companies.
Exactly. Yeah. You know, you the best.
Yeah.
But I would say get the hell out of there. You're not happy there. Well, some people will probably disagree with me.
Yeah, I mean, I think you do leave a job if you're not happy, but don't leave before you got another stream of income.
If you got a job that's you got or another job that's paying equally, if not a little bit more than your insurance job, get the fuck out of there. Leave.
Yeah.
Because also, who's to say this government job ain't gonna come through, and then your ass still at this one place suffering, unless you know, unless you already got an interview, they got you a call back. But if you ain't got no call back yet and you still applying, get the fuck on.
Yeah.
leave.
But the government, like she said, it takes so long.
It do.
Anywhere between 3 months and a year, I've seen it.
Yeah.
I've seen some. The quickest process I've seen is 3 months. And the longest I've seen people play with the government is a year.
Right.
Like going back and forth for interviews. And
right.
Background checks. That stuff take almost a year.
Security clearances and shit. Don't let you have a step brother or somebody, a cousin who been in the feds.
Yeah.
Your ass fuck around and not get the job.
Thanks, Uncle Jumpa. No,
right. Because of your shit. Because your uncle was in the Black Panther and his ass is still on the FBI list.
Watch list. Is this your uncle? Yes. Excuse me. Can I see the name? That's him. But yeah, I say get out and do it. But my biggest thing, and Nira can talk about being able to jump jobs and all that. Like, that's not a big thing. But I say, like I tell grad students, you keep it strictly about the professional, personal development. Like, you always make people feel good about them. And I love this experience, but I think for my growth and development, as you know, I want to do, I think I can do it here. Unless, like I said in the last episode, they're willing to match or counter or something else. It ain't worth. They got to pay you your worth.
Right.
Or you got to get up out of there.
Especially if you ain't happy, because I'm telling you, the colonizers, that's what they do. They say that, every company say we are family.
Yeah.
We always here for diversity. We got a good group of people. Yeah. I've never heard a company say these people here fucked up.
And if they did, that might be the company.
Right.
They'd be like, oh. So we're acknowledging it. Look, right. Monzon, first step, acknowledge it.
Motherfuckers ticky in here.
It's crazy. Yeah. So no, sis. Don't let that stop you. Like I said, even last episode, in some of the younger white boys, they don't stay at places longer than 18 months.
No.
And dare them to question them why.
Bounce the fuck around. But it's us.
Yeah.
Because we got that mentality. We loyal to the master.
Let the master go. We want the master to get a big win in the fire department. Burn this bitch to the
burn, baby, burn.
So no, but just keep it when you're having the conversations, because that's what it sounds like you might be a little nervous about having. Keep it strictly about the professional development and thank them what they did and do a Nyambi signature. On my last day, bring treats.
I thought that was a Niram signature.
Well, that's your first day.
Oh.
First day, I don't bring nothing but me. Oh. My last day, I leave them with a sweet taste in their mouth.
Baby.
So they be like, oh,
the first day.
Niram, oh my God, he makes me sick. He come in with juice.
Donuts, coffee, and I'm ready to have a nice little handwritten note to say I'm glad to be a part of the team.
Yes.
And then that's how the white people be eating that shit up. I come in there with a box of Joe from Dunkin' Donuts, about 3 dozen donuts, and some what's the little donut holes.
And you know white people. Who brought the donuts?
Right. The new guy. Near him. Oh.
I like him.
Where you sit at?
You hear me? I like him.
Don't nobody else bring us donuts. He bring us donuts on the first day.
So the last day, girl, bring them donuts and give a thank you note and keep it going. But no, just have that confidence go into yourself. But I think that's us as a people, right? We have this sense of loyalty about us. And loyalty is fine. I think it's important, right? But we have to learn to have the loyalty to ourselves first.
Right. And also, gone are the days of like working for one company for 30 years and retiring and collecting a pension.
I agree.
Like, gone
even if they
days.
Got a pension, I don't believe it's going to be there.
Right.
Like, I go in that mentality, like, yeah, you got a pension. There's a lot of these higher ed jobs, like, oh, you're state employees, you got a pension. Shit, till you don't.
Right.
To the state going bankruptcy.
And your pension gone.
No, ma'am.
Right.
I can't lean onto that.
And so I think that's
we're children of the recession.
Exactly. We are.
Yeah.
But even for us, hell, we got a lot of families in the big three that got fucked over.
Yeah.
They went from $50, $60 an hour down to 15. Yeah. How the fuck you supposed to live off that?
Yeah.
And then their pension got shrunk too.
Yeah.
So I just feel like gone are the days of working for one company for 30-something years, unless it's like Microsoft.
Come on.
Facebook.
Unless it's Silicon Valley.
Unless it's like,
they pulling billions in.
Unless it's like one of those big companies.
And they only got 10, 15 years. So now we're in the group where we can maybe depend on Silicon Valley. But in 20 years, you're not going to be dependent on them.
No.
It's going to be old news. They're going to be the new big three. They're going to bankrupt in 30, 40 years too.
And so, I feel like that's the type of thing that.
Look, especially with Google giving out free meals and cars and blessings. Call Nyambi. Handing out blessings.
But I think that's the only place. Like, but other than that, hell, you get your 15 years there and you get.
But you better get out.
You get some Microsoft stock.
Yeah, I won't stay there no more than 20 years.
You get you some
You
stock.
better get you out. Get out.
And you get you $15 million saved
And
up.
you click out. You hear me click out. I'm to like video game. You don't hold it there. Cash out. Get your money.
Look.
Don't hold them stocks.
Cash that shit out. Move on down to Arizona where it's cheap.
Come on, please.
And live there for the rest of your life.
No, Arizona. What is it? New Hampshire with no taxes.
Right.
Come to cold ass New Hampshire and just live in a cabin.
Live like a king.
A Samoa. Shout out to you know who. Take my money to Samoa.
Shit, I'm taking my money in Thailand.
Oh, come on. I do like the Thai people. I have kindred spirits with the Thai people. All right, we done got off. But no, sis, do it. Have confidence, knowing this is a normal thing. Keep it strictly business. And even if you quit this job, go to the rebound job, only at the rebound job for a month or 2 months, you tell them the same script you told the other job and keep it strictly professional. And then you go get your government job.
Or shit, you just tell them this shit don't work. I worked at a job, and on my 90th day, I left because I had another opportunity. And on that exit interview, baby, they tear they ass the fuck up.
Niram is petty. Don't do that. I wouldn't. I would say thank you. This was wonderful.
Let me tell you.
Don't be petty like Niram. Because I remember Niram told me that.
They ass the fuck up on that exit interview.
Yeah. I know. Don't do that. Don't listen to Niram. Because I'm assuming y'all in the same field. You say thank you. This is wonderful. But this is an opportunity I can't turn down. Thank you so much. I would love to keep in touch on LinkedIn.
That's why I apply for 5 jobs a week.
Yes, because Neil don't know how to navigate it. But good luck, sis. I'm claiming you're going to get this government job you want. You let us know when you get it because you're going to get it. Mm-hmm. So I'm claiming you're going to get that in the next 3 to 6 months.
Yeah.
Get excited.
And treat us out to lunch.
That's another. You working for the feds? You out in DMV too? I'm telling you. Black Mecca.
I know, right?
Mm-hmm. Anything else, Miriam?
No.
All right, close out.
Close it.
Come on.
I got something in my
to
eye.
submit your Black Love stories, go to blacklovematters.com. And to submit a question for Kitchen Table Talk, shoot us an email at blacklovematters@gmail.com. And to leave a comment about anything we talked about today, you can do that on the website, social media, SoundCloud. Again, our social media is Black Love Matters. That's Black Love with no K. Or you can leave us a voicemail at 508-784-1111. That's 508-784-1111. Talk to y'all later. And remember,
love is ever evolving.
Peace.
Peace.